Hey horror fans, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the chilling world of the 2010 film Frozen, directed by Adam Green. Now I know what you're all thinking, isn't that the Disney movie with the princess? Well, not quite. This film is a chilling thriller that's a whole different kind of icy adventure. So grab yourselves a hot cocoa, get cozy, and let's get started. Frozen follows three friends, Adam, Dan, and Parker, who decides to hit the slopes for a day of snowboarding. Things end up taking a chilling turn when they're stuck on a ski lift just after the resort has closed, and they then must figure out how to survive against the elements and some unforeseen dangers. With temperatures plummeting and their rescue looking very unlikely, it quickly turns into a fight for survival. The premise is simple yet effective. It taps into a primal fear of being trapped and isolated, which sets the stage for a tense and suspenseful experience. Let's break down our main characters. We have Adam, played by Shawn Ashmore, who takes the lead as the determined friend. Then there's Dan, portrayed by Kevin Zegers, who struggles between loyalty and practicality between his best friend and girlfriend. Lastly, we have Parker, played by Emma Bell, who is Dan's girlfriend. She adds a layer of vulnerability to the group dynamic. Each character reflects different aspects of human behavior when faced with dire situations. If I was ever to find myself stuck on a ski lift for almost a week and with nobody around to rescue me, I might behave completely differently to you guys. And that's what this film demonstrates to us between the three friends. I love how the film develops their personalities within just a short runtime, giving us relatable and believable reactions to the horrors that they face in the movie. Now, emotions end up flaring up and arguments break out. They try to kill time playing things like I Spy with my little eye, and while I am watching all of this, all I can think about is, how are you gonna go to the bathroom? Because you aren't going to be able to hold on to that for 5 days. In fact, the film does actually show the answer to that, Parker, because she is unable to hold in her pee for, very much later on in the movie. Thankfully, we don't see anybody doing a number 2, but Parker does do a little wee-wee, and to be honest, that would probably warm her up. Now, as mentioned, the themes of the film is heavily based on the struggle for survival. Now, the movie captivates this idea by showing us how the friends' morals and loyalties are tested, forcing viewers to question what would they do in a similar position. In fact, that is a great question. Let me know in the comments box below. But another critical theme is the impact of nature, Mother Nature, because nature is both beautiful and treacherous, portraying the duality of the wilderness that can be a source of joy, or in this case, a dire enemy. It serves as a reminder of human vulnerability against nature's power. Let's just take a moment to appreciate Adam Green's direction. Known for other horror hits, he brings a unique style to Frozen that emphasizes realism. The film's execution of tension is very well crafted, employing minimal cash and set designs, but maximizing suspense through atmosphere and music. He captures the isolation and panic vividly, using clever camera angles and lighting to instill dread effectively. Now, I am not going to spoil the entire movie and tell you if any of these friends survive, but let's just say things get a little bit messy. I will give you one pre-warning. There is a horrific double leg breaking scene. Is very gross. Now, upon its release, Frozen sparked interesting discussions among audiences. Critics praised it for its innovative take on, horror and realism, while some viewers were taken aback by its intensity and the raw portrayal of fear. The film has gained quite a cult following and is often regarded as a hidden gem in the horror genre, and I am definitely one of those people. I think this is a great film. It's interesting to see how a film with such a simple premise can evoke such deep conversations about survival. And I love films like this where characters end up in an awful predicament, an awful situation that really gets you thinking, what would you do in this terrible situation that could happen? Sometimes a horror film with a simple premise is all that is needed. So what are my final thoughts on this movie? Well, I think that Frozen is a thrilling ride that serves up anxiety and terror wrapped in a simple premise. It offers not just scares but a thought-provoking narrative about friendship, survival, and the harshness of nature. I highly recommend it for fans of the psychological thrillers and those who appreciate character-driven stories. I personally have a real soft spot for this little horror gem, and I am going to give Frozen a very healthy 7.2 out of 10. Have any of you guys who are watching right now seen this movie, or is this the first time that you've ever heard of Frozen 2010? Honestly guys, please give this movie a go. If you've not watched it, you will not regret it, I promise you. Okie dokie, if you've enjoyed this review today, then please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any more future horror content. And also, let me know your thoughts on Frozen in the comments box below. Would you be able to survive on that ski lift in the middle of, like, you know, snow for 5 days? And if you think you would, let me know what your survival plan would be. On that note, guys, thank you all for watching today. I will see you next time.